Hello TL Travelers and welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. Yeah, it's been a time. So for those of you who might not know or might be new here, I was recently in the hospital in Chiang Mai for severe dehydration caused by either food poisoning or a flu that was going around, or a combination of both. We're really not sure. All we know is that it was not dengue. So now I'm back home in Canada and I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on how I'm doing and just sort of like everything that's been going on with how I'm feeling and where I'm gonna go from here. So if you have not seen sort of what went down, I will leave some links to videos down below so that you can get all caught up. And if you are interested at all in what it costs to be hospitalized overseas with or without travel insurance, then be sure to click the video up here somewhere because I will link that up there for you. So anybody who has been watching my channel for really any length of time will know that dehydration when I'm traveling has always been a struggle for me. I struggle to stay hydrated when I am at home as well. And when I'm overseas, I do take like electrolyte packs and things of that nature with me to reduce the chances of me getting dehydrated. But something else to know about me, which might be a little bit TMI, but whatever, is that the moment that I start throwing up, it doesn't stop. There's no time for me to drink water or take a Tums or do anything like that, because once it starts, it just doesn't stop. And that's where the dehydration kicks in. 3 times now I have been hospitalized overseas with dehydration for exactly that reason. So the very, very kind staff and doctors at Chiang Mai Ram, which is the hospital that I have been in all 3 times that I've been hospitalized overseas, they were this time, as always, just fantastic. And they let me leave the hospital with a big old bag full of goodies that you guys would have seen in a previous travel video. Everything from antibiotics to painkillers to cough medicine to eye drops, just the works. I was pretty much set to go. So at this point I have finished my run of antibiotics and I have finished pretty much my run of everything that they gave me to take with me. My cough medicine, obviously I took until the cough went away and then that I stopped, but everything else I made sure to carry through right until the end as the doctors ordered, because I will tell you right now, whatever I had, I do not want it again. As of returning home, I am feeling a lot better. Honestly, it's really just nice to be like back in my own bed, especially when I'm not feeling 100%. A lot of the things that I'm feeling right now could also sort of have been magnified by my jet lag, but one thing that I'm still feeling and have not stopped feeling since I left the hospital is just tired. I have been so tired, and I know that that's a sign of your body recovering, but I get about 8 to 10 hours of solid sleep each night since I've been home, and then I wake up, have a cup of coffee, have some water, make some breakfast, all of those good things, go to work, and by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I need a nap. Like, there's no way around it. I need a nap midday, otherwise I just feel awful. So that's one thing that while it is getting better, it is still sort of like lingering, that like, hey, you could be nauseous at any moment. And then the last little update that I wanted to give you guys is regarding my foot. So if you were around on my channel, it would have been a year and a half ago, I guess. It's been a long time coming, this update. I told you guys that I would give you guys a foot update when my foot was better, and it turns out that it's about as good as it's going to get. So I thought this would be a great time to update you on my foot injury as well, which I got when I was surfing in Bali, and I will leave links to those videos in the down bar below if you are interested in seeing live footage of me messing my foot up forever. But as some of you may remember, I did physio for my foot for quite some time, and then basically my wonderful physio guy just said like, listen, you're sort of at a standstill. I would say that this is probably the best that it is going to be. So told me to go home. If it gets better, that's great. If it stays the same, that's totally normal. And if it gets worse, then to go back to him. So for about a year and a half, I've just been taking it easy. I stopped doing dance and started going to the gym so that I could do things that were a little bit easier on the joints. But I will tell you, and this is sort of where my updates tie in, after being sick in Chiang Mai, my foot and my ankle and my knee feel not great. Basically, and this is gonna be a little bit more TMI, but like, you know that position that you put yourself in when you're kind of leaning over the toilet like this, and then like crouching up on your tiptoes to get that height you need to, well, you know. Well, I was in that position for quite some time, not even thinking about the fact that I was putting all of that pressure onto the balls of my feet and onto my toes, my previously dislocated toes. So yeah, that was something that I didn't consider until after I was out of the hospital, and just kept thinking like, why? Why now does my foot need to be so messed up and my knee needs to feel so messed up? And you know, is it the medication? Like, what's happening to me? And then I realized, yeah, that was not a great idea. So my foot has been doing great up until now, and hopefully will return to being better soon. Hey! So that's my health update. I hope that it wasn't all over the place, but after my stint in the hospital, I did have a few people be like, oh, tell us a little bit about that, and tell us a little bit about, hey, what happened to your foot? So now here it all is for you, all your information, all your update. I'm doing fine, and I will be back in tip-top shape soon enough, so don't worry about it. And it is not going to stop my travels. So not only do we have Thailand and Bali coming up again, different regions of both, so new content for you guys, but we will also be heading to Las Vegas, and you are not gonna wanna miss that, I can promise you. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed travel content, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we travel, well, we do. But we post new travel content every Thursday and Sunday, and you won't wanna miss it. And until next time, stay great, travel safe, and I will see you then. Bye.